NFL Thursday night football week. What is it, 16 now? 15? I already forget. I'm about to double check. It's December 22nd, week 16. Jags going to the New York Jets. December 22nd. Best bets, you already know. That's why you clicked on the video. Let's get into it. All right. Pretty much a pick 'em Jets at -1.5 with Zach Wilson starting. Now, Zach Wilson may not be the best quarterback, but the last week was not his fault at all. That was a breakdown on defense and then the worst clock management I ever seen. But it's a new week for the Jets. Jaguars coming off a huge win versus Dallas. Now they're taking a trip on the road. They play in the South, so now they're going to be cold, man. New York's freezing this time of the year. I'm in the Northeast myself, not New York, but close enough. Man, this is going to be a cold-ass game. I think that's why the Jets are favored, home field. But the Jaguars' defense is not the reason they're winning games. The reason they're winning games is offense. And I think the Jets can slow down this offense. I think the Jets, despite that awful clock management, I think the Jets can pull this one through. So I'm not bullish, but right now I lean Jets to win this game. If I bet, I'm going to take Jets money line. That's the pick, Jets money line. So then let's get into some props I like. In this game, I think I'm going to lean more towards props than I am picking an actual winner. Again, but because I lean, so off the top of my head, good defense, short week. I typically lean the team with a good defense, so that's Jets. And also all the money's on the Jags. I don't like to bet with the public, but I lean, like I said, I lean Jets. But I think I'm going to go more prop heavy with my personal money in this one. And starting with the person I think who's going to play the best in this game, and I think that's Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, rookie wide receiver. He's coming on as of late. He's been killing it. His over/under in yards are set at 54.5. I like that over 54.5 yards at -113. And I like him to get a touchdown in this one. You know, Zach Wilson hasn't been the best, hasn't been throwing a lot of touchdowns, but I do like him to score in this one. The Jags are giving up a touchdown to receiver and more than every game. They give up, I think, 1.5 a game. That's the average on the season. One of the worst teams versus wide receivers. And then also, now I go more towards Jags. That's the only consistent offensive Jets player is Garrett Wilson. The running back situation, kind of a mess. And all the other receivers and Zach Wilson are very iffy. So now we go to the Jaguars. So they're playing a really tough defense. Jets, one of the toughest teams to run the ball against on a short week. Travis Etienne hasn't been getting it done, man. He's been having a fumbling problem. I like Travis Etienne under 71.5 yards, coming in at -113, also 114, I think. I like him under 71.5 yards. He's just not getting it done for me. And I think they're going to pass a lot in this game, the Jaguars, and I think it's not going to be downfield. I think it's going to be dink and dunks to make up the run game, and that's where my other prop comes in for the Jaguars. Christian Kirk over 4.5 catches. Now, the Jets shut down wide receivers, but the Jets shut down not number one, because Christian Kirk is their number one, but outside receivers. All right, Christian Kirk, more of a slot receiver, and that's where they typically get killed. So I like Christian Kirk over 4.5 catches in this one for plus money at +114. And then I also like Evan Ingram, also middle of the field. Jets are really good at taking away receivers. They kind of got killed the last few weeks. Dawson Knox tore him up. They gave up a big play to the tight end on the lines, excuse me. So I like Evan Ingram over 38.5 yards in this one, coming in at -113. And then I don't know if I said it, but I also like Garrett Wilson to score a touchdown. That's coming in at +200. And then I also do have a same game parlay. So I like all that. And then we can mix it into this same game parlay right here. So I'm going to start it with the Jets alternate line at +8.5. I don't think whoever wins this game, I'm not bullish on a winner, but whoever wins this game, I think it's going to be by a field goal, at most a touchdown and an extra point. So, you know, the Jets, they like to miss, I don't know. The Jets missing an extra point, 8.5 seems just a lot better. So Jets +8.5. I like Garrett Wilson alternative receiving yards, 50-plus yards. I also like Evan Ingram, 25-plus yards, alternate receiving yards. Travis Etienne, under 71.5 rushing yards, and Garrett Wilson, anytime touchdown. That's coming in at, right now, it's Wednesday night that I'm recording this. That's coming in at plus 930. So put 25 on it. A quarter of a unit, man. Quarter of a unit gets you 2.4 units. No, 2.1, excuse me. My math, it's late, you know. What else is there? That's it. Thank you for tuning in. Let's win some Gitas. TARP Sports out.